Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and Felix, he's here as well, for a very good reason as well, because Nintendo have revealed the prices of not just one, but some games coming to the Nintendo Switch. This is all from well, I say the eShop, obviously. We don't have access to the Switch 2 eShop, but Nintendo has it all online on Nintendo.com. So we're going to start off with Super Mario Party Jamboree. Felix, how much do you think it is? Incidentally, all of these are going to be in British pounds, because those are what are available. How much do you think it's going to be?
I know, I can answer this because I have it on the link right here. I'll tell you because I'm very excited about this. This will be £17 for the upgrade.
For the upgrade, yes. $16.99. Or if you buy the whole thing brand new, if you don't have Jamboree, it's $66.99. We're going to drop the 99 and just go 1p above. Just think of it as interest or something. I don't know.
And yes, quickly before we go through the other games, one really cool thing. I don't know if this happens for you, but, you know, if you've heard me, I'm like, I don't really know about the prices before I see the Danish eShop prices. It converts the prices into the currency it will be like on the Danish eShop. So, for example, the upgrade pack will be 150 kroner for me, which is, now it makes sense. It's like, okay, I get it. So I hope for anyone, I don't know, in Germany or, you know, using euros, that'll just convert all 19 title.
Yeah,
anyway, let's
crossed.
Move on with the game.
Well, actually, you know, we'll have a link in the description to where we found all this stuff on the eShop. Maybe it'll translate for you directly into your currency. I don't know. I haven't tried it in another country, but the fact that it does krona, Danish krona, that's a good sign. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, also £67. The upgrade pack, also £17. You're getting more for your, you know, you're getting more for your upgrade than that, so kind of understandable. We know the British price for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild.
And the Danish one!
And the Danish one! I was fully expecting it to just be the same, you know, £10. Move on. No, it's £8. That's 20% off!
Yeah, it's 75 krona here in Denmark. That's, yeah, I'll pay for that, for the upgrade, at least for, you know, Breath of the Wild. Of course, it would be nice if it was free, but yeah, I think that's fair. And it also makes sense that, you know, Mario Party Jamboree and Kirby and the Forgotten Land, those, because that's more like DLC, it feels.
Yeah.
But still, the price is still quite good there. I understand.
Yeah.
Understand that.
And the games themselves, if you're buying them completely, you know, as is, not an upgrade pack, they're both £67. There definitely seems to be, at the moment, that's the kind of retail price Nintendo was working with, at least for now, for these games. Welcome Tour, £8. It's the same as an upgrade for Switch 2.
Yeah, 75 krona for me. Totally the same. Now, the next one, I am curious to hear from you, Alex. Is the price in pounds less than it would be physically?
One moment, please. I have an answer, so why don't you ask me the question proper?
Yes. So, is the price on the eShop cheaper than if you would buy it physically?
For Mario Kart World, £67? Yes, it is cheaper. It is, well, it's £8 cheaper. Everywhere else I've looked, it's £75 physical. And this is £67, which, it's, that's not cheap. It has to be said.
No, it's not. The reason I might be a little bit more excited is because it's like £11 cheaper on the eShop for me in krona than it is physically. So, yeah, I was really curious to see, is it going to be cheaper? It is cheaper, which is Nintendo slowly nudging you towards going all digital, which...
Yeah.
But
not over the moon about that. But still.
No, and it's the same with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Although that is cheaper, that is more aligned to what a normal video game would cost back in my day.
Yeah, it's 58. It's £59, £58.99 on the eShop in pounds, and that's all right. I don't even know whether we've got prices for physicals yet. Yes, we do. It's slightly more expensive. It's £65 for a physical. Boo! But you know, it's something at least. Those are kind of like the immediate obvious ones, but there are more. There are more games. For example, Ride Owl Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army. That's coming in at £45.
Same with Sonic X Shadow Generation.
Yep, same price. Cyberpunk 2077, 60 quid. 60 quid! I think, obviously, sort of that's expensive. £60 is expensive, but considering the cartridge is the biggest one that Nintendo currently offers, that's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of cool. Obviously, this is the digital price. We don't know what it's going to be physical. I don't believe there are any prices available just yet. Hold, please!
A lot of holding right now.
Oh, it's 65 quid. So it's £5 cheaper. I'd pay £5 for a physical upgrade. I really would. Certainly when it's already £60.
And you get the DLC with this version as well, right?
Yeah, you get Phantom Liberty as well, which is some good DLC, I must say. Split Fiction, 45 quid. Not bad.
Something that was revealed during the night was also the file sizes for games like Split Fiction.
Yeah, Split Fiction's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it was over 70 gigabytes. I just quickly wanted... we'll leave a link down in the description. We have an article on Nintendo Life that goes over the different file sizes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very big. That's a talk for another day.
A talk for another time, perhaps. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, that is going to set you back £50, but it's only a £10 upgrade if you get the Switch 1 version, which isn't out yet, I don't think. Well, the Switch 2 version isn't even a launch game, so, We also have Room Factory, Guardians of Azuma, same thing again, 60 quid, £10 upgrade. Switch 1 version isn't out yet. Street Fighter 6 is going to be £35.
That is cheaper than I thought it would be.
Well, this is the base version, which quite a few people... I mentioned it in a video once saying there's going to be 2 versions, and people are like, no, there isn't. There's 2 versions here. They said it in the direct. The years 1 to 2 Fighters edition is going to cost you £50. That's £15 more expensive.
I thought it was Street Fighter 6 years 1 to 2, because that's how it looks.
It does a bit, but that's not the case. Kunitsugami, apologies for the pronunciation there, Path of the Goddess, that's going to be £33, which we're getting a nice variance, at least. Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster, £34, which I think is asking a bit much, considering the game just looks like it's running at a higher resolution. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I think, though, that the price for survival kits is way too high, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah, £45. That is no small thing. Fast Fusion, though. This, my friend, this is the bargain one right here. The cheapest one, as far as I'm aware, apart from Welcome Tour and the expansion packs or upgrade packs. And I don't count Welcome Tour. Sorry, Welcome Tour. Fast Fusion, £13.50. £13.50! Bargain of the week, sir.
That's a really good price. And it looks really fun. Is this something you are considering getting, Alan?
Oh, not considering. Guaranteeing we're going to get it. We've even spoken to the developers, Shinen. There's an article available on NintendoLife.com. So we know that it won't run at 120 out of the box, but they did say that it may be possible with a future update. So keep an eye out for that. Deltarune. How much is Deltarune, Felix?
Deltarune is £21. Which I think... I've only played the first 2 chapters because that's what's available, but now we're getting the 3rd and 4th chapter, and you will also get future chapters included in this price. I think that's a smashing price because chapters 1 and 2 are fantastic. So I'm very, very excited. And that's on launch. That's so soon. Oh, I'm so excited. That's great.
It's good stuff. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, that's going to be £45. Obviously, there's no upgrade pack with this. If we don't mention an upgrade pack, it's because there isn't one. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster.
This I'm mad about. There's no upgrade pack. This just came out.
Yeah, but hey.
And now it's gonna run better. I'm not gonna get this on Switch 2. I mean, I have my Switch 1 version.
It's 20% off at the moment. It's usually £45 and now it's only £36.
That's so scummy. It's the same with Civilization.
Civ is going to get an upgrade pack.
Oh, is it really?
It is, yeah. I still think it should be free, but, you know, it's definitely better than Suikoden.
I have somehow remembered that you had to just buy the game again, which...
Admittedly, there's so much information out there, I don't think anyone could could hold it against you for getting one thing wrong. Hitman World of Assassination Signature Edition, 55 quid. That's, from what I understand, it's basically Hitman, Hitman 2, Hitman 3, the new ones anyway. As well as some bonus stuff. I'm never sure.
Made in Denmark. Yay.
Oh, is it? Of course, we've been through this, haven't we? Yeah. We've been through this. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, 35 quid. You know,
well, I don't like Tetris, so I'm not playing that.
Do you like Puyo Puyo?
I don't know. I've actually not tried that. Maybe.
It's if you've played Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, it's the same thing.
I have not.
No.
I have played Palamades, though. That's great. Everyone should play that if they can somehow on the good old NES or Game Boy.
Just bringing up. I don't see how that's relevant, but fair enough.
Oh, wait. It's one of those like puzzle games, you know, Tetris type.
Naughty Alex. But that is it. The only other thing we have that's been officially announced is the price of Fortnite.
Oh my god, that's
I know.
so cheap. 0.00 pounds.
I don't know why they've even got the numbers there, why it doesn't just override that and say free. You know, just put a flag, if 0, replaced with free. Look at me, a coding master who's never done coding in his life beyond basic HTML. But yeah, that gives us an idea. This is, I wouldn't say like big news, but we're finally starting to get an understanding of how much Switch 2 games are going to be. They are expensive, but there are some bargains in there as well. Fast Fusion, I'm not getting over that. Fast Fusion, £13.50. Buy it on release. Cheap. Yeah. It's going to be great.
No, I think this is really exciting news simply because I can finally see it in my currency. I got a lot of answers that I was looking for, like clicking on each game. I really hope that it is translated to your currency if your account is like on the right region or whatnot. I thought that was really cool. So thank you for letting me know about this, Alex, and thank you for taking me along.
No worries. And thank
exciting
you.
To see how many games we're going to get. Let me finish!
I just want to make sure there's no radio silence. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you check out that subscribe button. It's a real bargain. Cheaper than any game mentioned here except Fortnite. And be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.
I think I'm just going to buy less games.
Just fewer, please.